So it looks like Blue was right about Junior not being his son all along, because Kron's ex-boyfriend Ronnie just pulled up on her and exposed her for lying about Junior being Blue's son. Apparently he and Kron was still messing around when she was with Blue, and he impregnated her right before they ended stuff. It turns out that Blue knew about the affair that Kron was having with Ronnie, and that's why he was so convinced that Junior was not his child, and even demanded for a DNA test. Ronnie claims that Kron hooked up with Zeus Network to manipulate the DNA test. He ain't messing around with Kron at all. He wants to be in Junior's life, and he ain't going to stop until that DNA test is done all over again, and this time with no manipulation. For that little reality TV show, when Kron came back from jail, we thought she was gone in this never-ending mess between her and Blueface. But it looks like she's still in with the shenanigans, and now her ex-boyfriend Ronnie, who's apparently the real baby daddy of her son, is also stepping into the chat. Okay, so this entire mess went down just a few days ago, when Ronnie pulled up on Kron while she was shopping at the mall, and he immediately got to accusing her about lying about Blue being Junior's baby daddy. Kron was uncomfortable and she started walking away to hide her face, but he was not letting up on her, y'all, and he started to cause a scene. She accused him of stalking her, and even called the cops on him, but this man was not letting up. At some point he even began to tussle, and everybody in the mall came around to try and watch what was going on. Your girl right here, Junior right here, UESH, what's wrong you weird? Nobody's talking to you. That's my son, that's my son, that's my son. What you want to do? Excuse me, what do you want to do? I'm calling the car. I don't give a call them. Nobody touch you to the car. Call him. Go, yeah, go call the car. Yar, you ran behind them. I'm trying to haul at you like alt music. Police, time to go. Excuse me, exc, excuse me, I need talking about. Drop the let's go this one, e drop the let's go one, let's go this one, let's go this way, let's go. A lot of people were not here for him pressing up on her like that, but they also called out Kron for lying about who Junior's father was, and for keeping Ronnie away from the boy. One person said, I believe him, that's his kid, just allow him to do a DNA test if Junior is not his, he needs to back off. Another person said Kashan going to play victim every time, she can't even hold her own child, such a shame, shaking my head. Ronnie also went on to make this post, and it read, my son and my baby mom, it's a shame how far people go to control a lie to make matters even worse. Blueface mom Carissa also stepped into the chat, and instead of defending Kron like most people expected, she actually made more people give Kron the side eye. She said if Kron was so sure that Junior was actually Blueface's son, then she should give Ronnie the DNA test he asking for instead of dragging the whole thing out any further. I just say just give him what he asked for so she could get rid of him. That's what I would do. I would give him that test that day, and the results too now be gone, cause just imagine if she give him that test, she don't never have to talk to him again. Cause y'all already know, I know it's my baby, I don't play like that. Tee it up, y'all. See, y'all don't hear me saying nothing. How bad I wish I could, honey. I don't say nothing. Yeah, it looked good. I don't play with no kids. Now the reason why people are convinced that Junior is really Ronnie's son is because back when Kron first announced that she was pregnant, Blue made it very clear that he wanted no parts in Junior's life because he wasn't his. He even made Kron do a paternity test, and even when the test proved he was the father, he was insistent that he wasn't. Apparently the reason he was convinced that he wasn't the father was because he got word that Zeus Network had messed with them results for the show's storyline. There were also rumors that prior to Gone getting pregnant with Junior, Blue have forced her into 3 pregnancies. However, once she got pregnant with Junior, she refused to terminate it, and of course Blue didn't take this very well. He broke up with her and jumped on Twitter to accuse her of being pregnant by somebody else. He put up this tweet that read, to answer y'all questions, yes, me and Rock are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it, and clearly it wasn't giving before she announced she's pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine. He added in another tweet, Rock has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year. Until I see a DNA test, it's not mine. Blue was so upset that he even put a hit out on Kron, claiming that he was going to give $100K to anybody who would force a termination out of Kron even without her consent. He tweeted, whoever the judge is on my child support case, I told this girl I don't want the baby. She still got time for it, and she forcing it on me. You better make the price right. She trying to trap me. Oh, but he wasn't done when all these stunts failed and people began to believe that he was really Junior's father. He broke into Chan's house when she wasn't there, physically attacked her best friend who was babysitting Junior while Kron was away, and then took the boy off to the hospital to have a DNA test done. Yeah, y'all heard that right. That's how convinced Blue was that Junior was not his, and he wasn't stopping at anything to prove it. And guess what, when he did the test this time around without Zeus Network tampering with it for the show, it turns out Junior was not his, at least that's what Blue claims, cause he never actually showed us the test that he did. He only put up this tweet in which he said, "Tell me why I snuck in to swap this baby. DNA test results came in. I am not the father." Shaking my head, it's a bittersweet feeling because I was coming around to it, but definitely in my best interest. Thank you, Jesus. I can't even pretend like I'm not happy as hell now when it comes to this entire situation with Ronnie. Word on the street is Blue is also on Ronnie's side and wants Cran to do the test. He said he's never belly the Junior was his. And this finally would be his chance to be free from Crowan. In fact, after this entire mess with Ronnie, Cran jumped on live and revealed that Blue hit her up from jail to go off on her recently. There was an altercation where I'm getting stopped. He's like, "So you ain't going to call and text me, ask me permission before you leave the house?" I said, "Baby, you should be mad that I didn't have security. Why is we talking about if I even text you for permission to leave? Me texting you wasn't going to get any protecting me from getting har. I would have said you couldn't go, bro. Look, I'm getting a little chubby and I want to go work out. I needed workout clothes. I needed to get stuff for Christmas for my family. Some like I wanted to do like Christmas shopping and stuff. It was Black Friday. What, like it was a win-win. But as usual, people have their own thoughts about this, like this person who said his behavior is disgusting and this is not about him wanting to know if he's the father when a paternity test was already done. This is about him getting some type of fame or being noticed. That's all. He does not care about that baby, and if he was really so concerned about the child, he would have decided to get a paternity test a long time ago. Another person said this is harassment. Why can't he go the legal route? Also, he's so weird and pathetic because why has he been on podcast doing interviews when concern is to get his son? But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Crowan lying about the baby daddy of her son? And do y'all think Cran should really do the paternity test that Ronnie is asking for? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.